Cheers, Lise.
Cheers. Nice to see you.
Oh, it's so nice to sip Prosecco in person with you.
So awesome.
All right, let's cut to the chase. So last week we debuted our season 2, episode 1 of Pep Talks and Prosecco with the amazing Amanda Carter from Bar Willow. And she offered so much to us that we actually had to make it into 2 parts. And today we're super excited to be able to share with you the second part of our interview and our time with Amanda.
Part 2 is just as good as part 1. Amanda tells us about Prosecco, which I absolutely love. I know you did too. And then we have a bit of fun with her at the end with a little thing we like to call Wind It Up before we wind things down. So grab your favorite beverage. Personally, we like Prosecco. Sit back, relax, and enjoy part 2 of Prosecco, Prosecco, Prosecco. Cheers. Cheers.
Our show is called Pep Talks and Prosecco. And we just think, coming back to the friends thing, Angie and I, you know, we love to have conversations once a week at least. We talk about what's happening in our lives, what's going on. We kind of theorize about things. And so when we were trying to come up with a name for our show, we chose Pep Talks and Prosecco because we like to chat about things that are important to us, but we also like to enjoy a glass of wine together. And we thought the alliteration was cool. But we will tell you that some people have shared with us, I didn't even know what Prosecco was until I heard your show, or I'd never heard of it before. So I know Auntie has a beautiful bottle of Prosecco that you have here at Bar Willow on the table beside her there. Can you tell us what is Prosecco?
Sure.
And why is it so amazing to drink?
Good question.
And we're just going to keep drinking
we'll
it
just
while
keep
you tell
drinking
us.
I'll talk, you guys do all the drinking. Okay, I know how this works. You know what? It's interesting when you talk about Prosecco. So an Italian lady I met one time, Prosecco is Italian, right? And an Italian lady I met said Prosecco for her is about family and friendships. She said they drink Prosecco when they have brunch. They drink Prosecco when they have lunch. They drink Prosecco in the afternoon when they're not eating. They drink Prosecco at night. It's part of their daily life, Prosecco, for Italians. And so she said it's such an important drink in their culture. Prosecco is a sparkling wine, and there's lots of different sparkling wines. Champagne, obviously the one most people have heard of. You have Cremant, you have Cava, you have Prosecco, you have Asti. There's lots of different types of sparkling wine. Prosecco is a branded name, basically, and it's only made in northeastern Italy. So you can only get it from there. You can only call it Prosecco if it's made there, just like champagne. You can only call it champagne if it's made in Champagne. So it's a brand for Italian sparkling. It's made from the Glera grape. It used to be called Prosecco, and they changed the name. And it's very fruity. It's not held on, this is very technical, but it's not held on the lees, so it doesn't have those yeasty qualities that you would get when you're drinking champagne. So it's a very fresh, very light, very fruit-forward sparkling wine. And it's personally one of my favorites. It's one of those ones that you can drink and it's just crushable and lovely, and it's not overbearing. And this one in particular, Fiol, it's the only wine that they make. They don't make anything else except for this Prosecco. It is a group of friends that came together, wanted to make a great Prosecco. They're Italian. And for them, Prosecco is about family and friends and life. And they wanted to make a really, really great one. So they put all their efforts into making this one.
Here's to Prosecco.
Here's to Prosecco.
Wow. So Amanda, when we have guests on Pep Talks and Prosecco, we like to end things on a high note. So we call it wind things up before we wind things down, weather will style. And so what's going to happen is I have a series of 10 questions on my phone, and you've not seen these. And I'm going to get Lisa. It is a hot seat. Lisa's going to set her timer there for 1 minute.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
1 minute.
And your challenge is to see if we can get through all of these questions in a minute or less. Okay.
Bring it on.
So you tell me do you need a sip of that before we get started?
Okay, let's do it.
Alrighty, here we go. This is going to be good, you guys.
I'm not responsible for what I say now.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, go.
Your favorite kind of wine?
Prosecco.
Favorite movie?
Top Gun. It's not really. I don't know.
I love that movie too. What advice would you give your teenage self?
Let it go.
Ooh, bucket list destination.
Italy.
What brings you joy?
Family.
Favorite song?
Backstreet Boys.
But what song?
I don't know. I want it that way.
Oh, perfect. Pet peeve.
Negativity.
What is a bad habit that you just can't shake?
Diet Coke.
What favorite habit do you have that you can't live without?
Reading.
And who inspires you?
I got nothing. Other women.
Oh, I love that.
Awesome.
How'd we do?
49 seconds.
Cheers
Nice
to you.
job.
Bring it on.
That's
Ask me more. No.
amazing.
I know, we need to
You
have
left me hanging.
Mhm.
You crushed it.
You did amazing.
Top Gun isn't my favorite movie. I just said the first movie I could
But
think
I
of.
love
But
Tom
But it
Cruise.
was a good.
I was like,
It's good. I saw Tom Cruise on something today, and I was like,
Perfect.
Tom Cruise.
I love it. I love it. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for allowing us to come here on your day off and chat a little bit about Bar Willow and Prosecco and some amazing habits that we totally identify with. Friends and family are absolutely so important to us. We love you. We love this place. And so before we say goodbye to you, is there anything else you would like to share with our viewers about Bar Willow? I know you always have exciting events and things happening around here.
Kind of hard to see from the angle we're at, but we have a massive patio right now, so we're definitely able to socially distance properly. Everything's 6 feet apart, 6 people per table. We're really trying to enforce that going forward. But it's a lot of fun out here. So what we've done is we started adding live music. Nice. So Friday nights we have local musicians coming in, no cover charge, starting at 9 o'clock. But people are welcome to come on down and have some fun out in the park. We've been doing live music a couple other nights. This week we're going to do Thursday night as well. I haven't announced it yet, so you guys are first to know. We do have some weddings from time to time, so it is important to just check our social media before you come down. So on Instagram, we're Bar Willow Eatery, and Bar Willow Eatery on Facebook as well, so we encourage you to do that. We also do my husband is an oyster fanatic, so we bring in fresh PEI oysters every Friday, starting at 3 o'clock, and they sell out by probably about 9 o'clock. So it's good to kind of come earlier if you can. Yep. And also with the wine club, we do events and stuff. So if you are interested in wine, let's talk about the wine club, because we do a lot of events. During COVID, we did a lot of virtual winemaker dinners.
We participated in one.
Sent food home with everyone, sent wine home with everyone, and then the winemaker would sign in. We had one from Australia, one from California, one from New York, and they were really great ways to really learn about wine and still just be in the comfort of your home and be with a few friends, that kind of thing. Family, and so those were really fun. Thank you guys so much for inviting me today. This was really fun.
Awesome.
Super fun.
So
Yeah.
good.
I love drinking wine with anyone. So.
Thanks for having us, Amanda.
Thank you. Awesome.
Okay.
How fun was that?
Oh, seriously.
Oh my goodness.
So many pieces.
Yes.
I loved learning more about Prosecco. And personally, one of my favorite parts was when she said in Italy, they love Prosecco so much that they have it for breakfast, they have a little bit for brunch, they'll have it for lunch, afternoon tea, I guess it's afternoon Prosecco, supper, a nightcap. Oh my gosh.
I know. I loved that. And I loved that Prosecco is something to be enjoyed with friends and family. And I thought that was so wonderful. And how fun was the wind things up before we wind things down. But we do have to tell you that Amanda let us know after we had finished recording that Top Gun is not her favorite movie. It's actually The Princess Bride. So there you have it.
Both great movies. Both great movies.
Great
but
movies.
I'm telling you, it's a hot seat. So
Yes.
she had to make a choice.
Yes.
So we were thinking it would probably be a really great way to kick off this amazing season.
Yes.
With a wonderful guest that we had on for our very first episode for season 2 with a little bit of a giveaway.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I
let's
love it.
pull it out here.
Everybody has a chance, I guess, to enter to win this amazing bottle of Prosecco that Amanda told us about, that you can also get at Bar Willow. And I think we should throw in 2 of the Weatherwill champagne flutes that say "Living My Best Life." What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. So how are people going to know how to enter this giveaway?
So we will put all of the details in the text of this post, so you can read how to win the bottle of Prosecco and these 2 champagne flutes in the post. And if you are in the Regina area, please make sure to check out Bar Willow. They have amazing service, amazing food, out of this world wine that you can't get anywhere else in Saskatchewan. So be sure to head over there and say hi to Amanda and let her know that you saw her on Pep Talks and Prosecco. And hey, if you like what you see here, please follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you haven't already, so that you can enjoy even more inspiration from Angela. Cheers. Cheers. Have a great week.